Shabbat Shalom. I want to talk to you about one of the most special rituals that we have in the entire Jewish year, and that is happening tonight at Simchat Torah. We have a celebration where we carry the Torahs around the room, dancing with joy. We then stand in a circle around our sanctuary, and we unroll the Torahs all the way around the room, with each of us getting a chance to hold a piece of that Torah together. It is such a beautiful ceremony and such a unique and joyful ritual, and it commemorates this incredibly special time of the Jewish year, this holiday, when we've completed reading all of the Torah and we begin again. So we read the final words of Torah from Wissot bracha, and the people who get to have the Aliyah blessing for that section are the people who have been leaders of our community, leaders of our family, the generations of wisdom. And they chant this blessing, signifying that Torah is a lifelong tree of life, that when you hold on to it, like Etz Chaim, we say in the song, it brings happiness and peace and wisdom. So we honor our elders, and we recall that it's really thanks to them that we are even here celebrating in the first place. And then, part 2, we do another Aliyah blessing, and we read the beginning of the Torah, Bereshit. And the people who get to chant the Aliyah blessing for the beginning are our youngest members. So anyone who is able to read the blessing, even if you're not yet 13, even if you haven't become bar or bat mitzvah yet, you get to chant the blessing at this special time. And so we celebrate our youth and all of our future and what is coming next. There is a really important halacha, really important Jewish law that states that we are not allowed to complete reading the Torah unless we are also going to start over again. So we can't read the final verses unless the very next thing that we're going to do is read the beginning verses. And it is an incredible symbol of the strength of continued ongoing learning and the renewal of the cycle of the year. We get to start over. We dealt with that on Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur. And here again, we see that incredible lesson of renewal and opportunity to try again. I love this holiday because there are so many beautiful and deep lessons that I don't even know where to start. In every holy day in the Jewish year, there is a piece of that holy day that symbolizes an important principle. All tifrosh min hatzibur, do not separate yourself from your community. Now, we know we have our groups of friends, we have our families, but we as Jews and as human beings need each other beyond that. Not just our friends and our families with whom we're intimately involved, but we also need our community. We need people who are not at the same stage of life that we're at. Maybe there are people who disagree with us and who challenge our beliefs. People who are older and wiser to show us different paths that we might be able to go on. And we need the youth. We need the people to remind us how to play. We need all of these things, all bonded together. These things are so incredibly important to this intergenerational approach to living Jewish life. And the place where that is expressed is not in our homes, although some of that might exist in our homes, but it's out in the community, in the synagogue, together with people that we barely know or that we know intimately, all mixed together. And that brings me to the second incredible thing about this holiday. We do all these things together. We celebrate the cycle of the year. And people wonder why it is that Jews are so committed to adult education and lifelong learning. It's right here built into our holy days. Rituals help us remember that these are embedded values. These are things that we're supposed to hold on to and remember. And so when we celebrate them, they become embedded not only in these rituals themselves, but also in our values in our hearts and in our lives. So when we begin reading Torah all over again with our entire community present, there is this meta kind of symbolism that exists that says learning is important, growth and adding knowledge and layers of wisdom upon layers is important, and to participate in that all together is crucial. And I want to share with you one more secret about Simchat Torah. And this isn't something that's purely intellectual, although it comes from an intellectual place. The very last word of the Torah is Yisrael, which ends in the letter Lamed. And the very first word of the Torah is Breshit, which starts with the letter Bet. And if you put the Lamed of Yisrael and the Bet of Breshit together, you get Lev, which means heart. One of my favorite stories is a piece of wisdom from the Kotzker Rabbi, who asks about the Ve'ahavta, why we are supposed to lay teachings on the heart, not in the heart. So those teachings we place on the heart, according to the Ve'ahavta. And he says that it's because we can't actually insert blessings into someone else's heart. But if you place them there, then there will inevitably be a moment when the heart cracks open, when it breaks. And that's the moment that the wisdom of life, the wisdom of the teachings, falls in, comes into the heart, gets to uplift and inspire. And if you've done the work to place the teachings there, then you receive that wisdom at the crucial time. So come, celebrate with us, join together in Simchat Torah, celebrate with the wild abandon that is a part of this holiday. Get a chance to carry the Torah around the room or be present with people who are doing so. Get a chance to sing and to celebrate a new beginning that we have in this really incredible year. I wish you all Chag Sameach and Shabbat Shalom.